Hey guys, it's been a while since the launch of my game, and you probably are curious how much revenue dropped since the launch. So I wanted to share with you some of my statistics about the game. I'm gonna start on App Store, and you can see here that the game until now, until today, got 220,000 downloads, and as you see, it wasn't constant. Normally after first 2 months, I was getting more or less 300, 600 downloads per day on App Store. And I don't do any advertising anymore for any of the platforms, but I still do pretty often updates of the game, answering to reviews, fixing bugs, adding some new features, adding new localizations. For instance, I've added big update including multiplayer in September, which players were asking for. And for that one, yeah, I did one promotion. I paid to Droid Gamers website to make an article about that. I also sent some emails about that. I've changed my ad network to Google AdMobs. Previously, I was using Unity ads, and I saw that my game actually works better. I get more revenue with Google AdMobs. I'm not sure the reason of that because they say they're more or less the same in revenue terms. Here on Play Store, you can see 187,000 downloads, and they dropped to 1K per day in August. So since the launch in early May, I got 400,000 downloads within these 6 months, which is pretty good to me. In terms of revenue, in August it dropped down to 300, 400, including in-app purchases. In-app purchases, it's around 20-25% of total revenue in my case, with my game. But after adding multiplayer in September, and I think because of my often activity on Play Store, I got email from Google offering me to feature my game in their indie corner. I had to pass some requirements. Also, they asked me to give them some art for the game. They sent like some PDFs with specifications, how the art should look like where to position different parts of the art, like the logos and whatever you have, some content. It was successful, and after 2-3 weeks, in the beginning of October, they featured my game in their indie game corner, which gives me right now around 200-300 downloads every day. And in August, as I said before, it was like 1,000 downloads per day. More or less the same time on September 28th, my game became the game of the day on App Store and got around 30,000 downloads just in one day. And but then in the next few days, I think within a week, it started to drop very quickly. And it again, right now, I get more or less 500, 700 downloads a day on App Store. I'm not sure the reason why it got to Game of the Day feature, but as I read, they feature games manually selecting them. So the editors, they select the games manually, and then they feature them in one of their branches on the App Store. I was also pretty active in App Store, but less than Play Store, so maybe that worked, but I'm not sure. Maybe I was just lucky. So, and you can see the spike here, like how it got very high. So September gave me around $800-900 of revenue, but October promises to get me more, like more or less $1,600, including in-app purchases. And on October 23rd, I also launched my game on Steam for Windows, and I've put the price $5.99 as it doesn't have any ads inside or any in-app purchases. I didn't do any promotions at all for the Steam, for the PC version. And until now, it's been 5 days. I got only $87, which is okay because I didn't really expect this game. I don't think this game is for computers because mostly it's very simple, and I think it's mostly for mobile platforms. But we'll see how it goes. So in total, during these 6 months, I've earned more or less $6,000, which is $1,000 per month, and it got, as I said before, almost 400,000 downloads in total. And I'm still going to fix some bugs, but mostly in the next 3 months I'm going to focus on the prequel of Ailment, and I want to try some other monetizing techniques to see whether they work better. And of course I'm going to share these things with you. And thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. And it means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. Thank you.